In question 2 for Unit 12, we looked at a house as an investment. But this is not quite fair. A house is not just an investment, it gives us a place to live too. So here in question 3, we'll make a fairer comparison. We know what happens in the main question if we buy the house. We have a place to live for 10 years, and at the end we have $167,504. Of course, along the way we put in $50,000 to start and then $1,231.43 each month. Suppose instead we rent an apartment for $800 a month. And suppose we spend exactly the same amount of money. Then the $50,000 that we would have used as a down payment for a house can go into a savings account. And each month we have the $1,231.43 that we would have used as our mortgage payment. We'll take $800 of it and pay the rent, and we'll take the rest, $431.43, and put it into the savings account. In this way, the money going out from our pockets is precisely the same, and in both cases we have a place to live. This is a fair comparison. The question is, how much will we end up with in our savings account at the end of the 10 years? Remember, the savings account starts out with $50,000, and each month we add $431.43. The difference between the $1,231.43 we would have paid for a mortgage and the $800 in rent. This is a pretty easy problem, except that we're told the rate that our savings account grows in yearly terms, and we need a monthly equivalent. The APY on the savings account is 5%. Let's figure out what that works out to monthly. Here's $100. Let's guess a monthly rate of 0.5%. We'll follow the money over 12 months. And see what happens. Each month the money goes up by 0.5%, and at the end of 12 months we have $106.17. So 0.5% a month is the equivalent of 6.17% per year. We'd like 5% a year. So we'll use GoalSeek to adjust. Here's the 105 we want. We'll get it by changing the monthly rate. So our savings account, the one available to us, pays 0.41% per month. What happens then in this account if we start with a balance of $50,000 and each month add on the interest and deposit another $431.43. Each month our balance goes up. The question is, what will it go up to at the end of 10 years? Will we have the same that we had for the house, $167,504, or more or less? The answer is that we'll have quite a bit less if we rent the apartment. Buying the house, we put in $50,000, we spend $1,231.43 each month, and we end up with $167,504. Renting the apartment, we also have a place to live. We also spend $50,000 at the beginning and put in $1,231.43 a month, part of which goes to rent and part of which goes to our savings account. But in the end, we end up with only $148,041.68. So, making this fair comparison, it seems that the house is a good investment. It gives us a place to live and, at the end of 10 years, more money in the bank.